OVINGHAM from South Shields is approximately 25.6 miles for where I'm going to be parking at the back of the church. So I'll go into OVINGHAM. I'm going to drive around the little skinny back lane round past the back of the church, turn around the car to face back to the main road, and then set up my time-lapse camera as usual. And then when I'm ready, I'll just set up my GoPro 9 and start recording the journey to walk up Whittledene. So you climb over the wall. There's some big brick steps in the wall that you climb over as a turnstile, and then you start walking along the pathways past the houses at the beginning. And normally there's 3 to 4 sheep in a field on the left hand side just as you climb over the wall. So I'll be keeping him on his lead until we get into the forestry, and then I can let him off so you can run backwards and forwards, get some nice exercise. Right, so without further ado, it's nice to drive in the daylight as well. So I'm just outside my local post office as usual. I'll just pull around the corner. But I don't need to be next to the spotlights because it's daylight now, so I can see what I'm doing. But I've just plugged in my GoPro 8 there and my DigiPower battery for to start charging up as well, and then that goes into my GoPro 8 to charge that up while it's recording time-lapse. Right, so without further ado, I'm going to head along onto the A1, past the Metro Centre, go over the River Tyne by the road bridge, to the left on the A69, and then go along, take the left turn off down to WHITTLEDENE and OVINGHAM. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. Okay, it's 7:07 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 7th of April 2024. Now, I couldn't get parked in my normal place at the back of the church on the back lane because there's just too many cars parked there already, and I didn't want to start messing around, reversing into tight gaps between 2 cars that's parked, and they're not parked very well. So I've just bypassed that and come further down the road from the back lane, and then turn left into the green here, overlooking the orchard and Prudder over there. So I've just parked up in those spaces there and set up my time-lapse just now. That's going there now. So when you first come here in the morning, there's rabbits galore running about all over that field. So I've come in between the pub that's closed down now. I think it's called the Bridge Inn because there's a tiny little bridge that you cross over the burn there, where you go to the stepping stones to get across. Right, so I'll point my camera up to where I normally park in the back lane of the church, which is up there. Right, so there's, you can see that where the red telephone box is, that's the back lane where I would go left and go around the back of the church and park there, and pointing back to the main road where I've just come in from. But like I say, it's just packed out with cars at the moment. Right, so this is the pub that's no longer open. It's been closed down for quite a while now. So I'm just doing a quick introductory video to show you where I am and the walk I'm going to be doing, which is WHITTLEDENE Burn, which is this burn here going on underneath the road. Right, there's the name of the pub, Bridge End Inn. So it's at the end of the bridge, so Bridge End Inn speaks for itself, free house. Right, so this is the burn that I'm going to be following all the way up there, back to the A69. So it's about 2.5 miles up to the A69 from the church at OVINGHAM there, and 2.5 miles back. So it's roughly a 5 mile journey, linear journey. Right, so I'm just going to look over the side of the bridge there and point my camera over towards where the stepping stones are. I'll take you across to where the orchard is, in front of where the car's parked. That's where it's pointing towards the orchard, and that's where you can see the water coming underneath the road via the aqueduct. So I've parked literally at the back of the church, basically. Come through the back of the church and turn left and just gone uphill a little bit. So this cottage is called Greenhoff Cottage. So I'm now at the back of the pub. Somebody will obviously buy it and turn it into their own home, redo it up. But that's where I'm parked there, look. And this grassed area in front of the car is called the green, where you can come in from the start of the bridge. You turn right and come in here, and the river straight ahead. Right, so what I've got to do when I park up and lock the car up, I've got to cut back through past the pub there. I'll be turning right and going up the hill, and then turning left and going around the back lane of the church, and then you come across the stepping stones built into the wall as a turnstile. I'll be climbing over there with a dog. I'll be leaving them on the leader until we get into the forestry, and then I can take them off. But just as I pulled up here this morning, there was loads and loads of rabbits running about this grassed area here, and a couple of mallard ducks, male and female, waddling along that way. But there's rabbits go running around here. It's a lovely little village, this OVINGHAM. So on the signpost it's saying there, community orchard, which is just the other side of those trees. They've got all the apple trees and everything. Okay, so these houses are actually called Riverside. This one is number 7, as you can see here. Got a little sign hanging off the fence. So this is their private parking area for Riverside. Right, so that's me introductory video over with. So now I'll just get the dog out and start walking and go around the back of the church so we can start the journey. And I'll start recording with my GoPro 9. So that's looking up the hill, across the river, the other side, towards the houses on the top ridge there. Hey, so bye for now. Right, it's 7:30 in the morning. I've just locked up the car after setting up the GoPro 8 in the windscreen and turned on my DigiPower battery to charge it up as it's recording. So it's just starting to rain a little bit as well. Right, so I've got my hoodie up and I've got my cap on because it's quite... Meow! Right, so cutting through past the pub here, the bridge end in. Right, so like I say, that's not my normal parking spot, but I've had to grab that because the place that I normally park is full with cars already. Normally there's nobody there because I usually arrive much earlier in the morning when it's still pitch black. But everybody's been parking there now. Right, so I've got to cut back on the main road here, turn right and go up towards the church. Hey, come on son, come on, come on. The hardest part is getting him over the wall, especially when he's got his leader on, but I've got to keep his leader on at first until I get past where the sheep are normally in a field on the left hand side. The sign on the gate here, number 3, West End. So these houses are called West End. Right, up to the telephone box and turn left. Sounds like a big peacock making that call out sign sound. Right, come on, yeah, come on. So there's a sign on the end of the corner there by that post. It's saying West Road, and this is the old post office. This one here, the blue door. So now round past St Mary's Church, or whatever they call it. I'll have a look at the signpost when I go around past where I'm going to the climb over turnstile wall. Right, so this is where I drove through this morning. There's even cars parked here at the entrance to the back lane, so it's packed out. It's only a thin back lane, so you've got to be responsible where you park, because there's entrances into cottages here as well. But I just want to start getting on with my journey, because the later it gets on, there's likely more and more people coming along with their dogs, and I just want him to run free, run about backwards and forwards to tire him out. So obviously when dogs start turning up, he wants to go and run to them, play them, so I've got to go and grab them, put him on his leader until they get well past us. Right, so just the other side of this metal gate, that's where I've got to go, and there's the climb over bricks in the wall that I've got to climb over. And on the green metal sign there, it's saying public footpath to Whittle Mill, Whittledene, and I forget the other ones. I think it's Nafferton. That's the farming area. So I'm going to be coming back in a minute and climbing over these steps. I'll try and get the dog to go up there. He did it last time, but it was awkward. But public footpath to Whittle Mill, Whittledene and Nafferton. That's Nafferton. Right, so I normally park where this red Mercedes is, or just past it, where the silver car's up against the wall. But right, let's have a look at it. There's the name of the church where I'm parked, where I normally park at the back here. St Mary the Virgin OVINGHAM. This is the church. So I normally set up my car just here where this red Mercedes is, like I say, just the back of it, and point me my time-lapse camera back to the main road where I've just come in there, past that pub up there, the White Swan. So I've come down the road to come in towards WHITTLEDENE, and then the road bends round naturally to the right and comes along here. And I've come along the bottom road there where that man's walking along with his dog, past the pub. And like I say, I come into the back lane, turn round, and I normally park here where this Peugeot is, or there where the red Mercedes is. Can't park there because you block off the entrance to the garages. Right, so let's get on with my... Hey, you're putting me all over. He's starting. He's been out, he's done his toilet business, come on. But he's just wanting to drag me all over as usual. Right, so I'll try and get him to get over the wall here. But the weather forecast says it's going to be windy all up and down the country, between 25 and 30 miles an hour. So, like I say, that's why I've come to do this walk, because I want to get into the tree line and along the bottom of the valley where it's going to be less powerful. Right, come here, son, come here. Come here. Right, stay there. Stay there, right. I wish I could get him under the gate and then put his loop on the gate post or hinge post, and then climb over myself and then just come and get him off the... Come here, come here, come here. Come on, yeah, yeah, come on. Come on! He's getting on my nerves now already. Away, come on. Right, come here. Right, what I did last time, come here, come, wait. No. Right, stay there. Go on, up. Go on, up. And see it's bloody awkward for him. Right. Good boy, stay there, son, stay there. Wait for me, hey. I've got a tail up my nose while I'm trying to step up to the next step. Good boy, son. Right, wait, stay there. Hey, right. So there's the green sign, look. Public footpath. Right, so that's the awkward part with. Over and done with. Now I've just got to walk along this track. Now there's the sheep I'm on about. That's always in this first field. There's 3 or 4 of them. So I've got to keep on his leader until we get along through the metal gate. And the next one, second metal gate. And there's a kiss me gate. So I'll go through them, and then that's when I feel safe enough to let him off. And then hopefully there's not going to be a lot of people around. So I can let him off and just let him run backwards and forwards. Good boy, son. So those sheep are always in this first field here on the left. Right, so you pass these first couple of cottages on the right, and there's the metal gate straight ahead, the single metal gate. You go through that, then you walk along past the back of all the houses for about 5,000 yards, and then you go through the next metal gate. Hey. So there'll be plenty of rain puddles about for him to get a drink if he's getting hot and we're running about. And I've got to get past the landslide as well, where it's all mud and slush and dangerous because it's crumbling all the time. And the more rain we're getting, the more likely it is to subside altogether. But they'll have to come and fix it. They'll have to come and put big heavy duty bricks in that heavy metal mesh. He's trying to force one out again. I can hear him farting like air. You've already been, you're full of shit, you. You're full of shit, son. He always kicks the ground and covers it over like a cat. So he tries to be clean. Right, so through this first single metal gate, then walk along this walled area past all the houses for about 2,000 yards, and then you just keep the burn to your left. Right. Oh, yeah, you've got to be joking. What the hell? There's a padlock on the bloody lock. On the... Oh, that's that one. Right, come here. I'm doing the wrong one, son. Phew, panic there. I thought I wasn't going to get through. I'll have to climb over the bloody gate. Right, come here, son. Right, that's the first metal gate through. Now along this muddy path to the next Kiss Me gate. I bought some brand new GoPro 9 batteries as well off eBay, Fleabay, and I'm just trying these out this morning. I fully charged them up, ready to go. Right, so some steep steps leading down there for to take it down into that house, the property down there in the dip. That's it there. Big huge house down there with big grounds. Oh, come on, probably owned and run by Freemasons. High ranking Freemasons, that is, and it's passed down generation of the families. Generation after generation. Hi. So whenever I get him out the car, this is when he's at his worst because he's got